Looks like my hunch was right. Now to see what these guys are up to.
Everybody down!
Whoa! This is getting serious. Wait a minute. That looks like the same briefcase that Shocker stole. If I can get this one, I bet I'll figure out what's going on here.
The cops will be here soon. When they show, make sure they have a good time.
They're gonna ambush the cops, and with some pretty heavy gear as well. I better hurry and take those machine guns out. What a mess! The cops are on their way. If I don't whip up these machine guns, they're gonna be in for a rough night. I need to take out all 6 machine guns. Better not let them see me. I'd be harder to spot on those lampposts.
So yeah, this is sort of a stealth level, but it's not mandatory.
Adding this freon to my webbing should make it freeze, just like ice.
And if you thought magnesium webbing was a special, here's ice webbing. It's used for a total of, I think 2 levels, and that's it. This is the first one, and I think the second one's also in this video. As you can tell, it's not gonna have very much uses. But yeah, if you remember the 3rd level of this game, you had to disable these turrets. They're back, and you gotta do it again. This time though, if you get caught, well, everyone will be on you. So yeah, I try to keep this as stealthy as possible. Luckily, L2 targeting comes into use here.
It's 3 down, 3 to go.
And I accidentally get caught by one of the guards. Yeah, if you get caught, the guards start manning their turrets. And call you out on that. And as you could tell, some of the environments here are not optimized. I mean, that tree clearly had a black background when you were far away.
This freon to my webbing should make it
and once you're on the last turret, you start hearing police sirens. This indicates a time limit, but there really isn't one to worry about. And as you can tell here, don't mess with any of the guards here anyway. That was a lot of health I just lost.
Whoa! Hey!
Take that, spider freak.
You tied up the pilot? Good. Now let's get out of here.
Quick, Spider Lad, you stop the plane and I'll get the bad guys. Oh wait, I don't have a sidekick. I guess a handy dandy spider tracer will have to do while I rescue the pilot. That plane's out of control. Maybe I can use my webbing to stop it.
Okay, so this is a really infamous level. It's one of the harder ones of the game. Trying to figure it out, yeah, it's pretty difficult. That plane there, it might have a health bar, but it doesn't take much to destroy it right away. If, for example, it hits into any of the environment here, besides, you know, the barrels and that hanging thing, the health will just drop instantly. So basically, you gotta wait until it gets to this 3rd area, unless you're feeling brave enough to try and, you know, stop it right away, which is possible, but good luck. Anyway, as you can see here, you just gotta stop the rotors here. Any part that is highlighted red, you just web up and hope you don't run out of webbing, or that it hits into anything in the process.
My webbing should hold long enough to free that pilot. I better hurry. Rise and shine, Captain. Okay, now that the pilot's safe, I have to get to that helicopter. I just hope whoever's behind this isn't one of those island base in the middle of nowhere types. I don't have that much web fluid. The signal from my Spidey tracer is getting weaker. I better move before I lose it completely.
So I guess this is sort of like the chase levels from the first game, but as you can tell, it's completely different with how it's done. It means now you have to just go a certain distance and that bar goes up. Obviously you fail if you run, that bar just ends. Also, this is spider armor. This is the first time you see it. The only problem is that, let's just say, it's very rare in this game. And of course they put it in this level where you lose it very quickly, so be sure to take advantage of it. And by take advantage, I mean don't, because you're going to lose it very quickly. It could be more useful in other stuff, but... So yeah. This armor takes just about as much hits as your normal health bar does, so... Yeah, it's not very strong in hard mode. So you're not likely to last with it. So yeah. In fact, you're more likely to lose it in this very level. And I don't think you'll see another one until way later at the end of the game. I think at the last proper web swing level too. So take advantage of it for now, even if it is very brief, because you're not going to get very much chance to actually get one. Yeah, my main gripe with the signal strength here, rather than just being that bar from the first game, here's very little chance of actually losing the level, so you're free to explore to your heart's content, because as long as you keep going forward, the thing keeps going up. And even if you just stand still at the beginning, the thing will take like minutes to run out, so you're fine.
Spidey's hot on the trail, and this time it looks to have led him to the train yards. Well, things look quiet now, but evil is afoot, and it's up to our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man to ferret out evil where it lay.
This place looks like a prison complex. There are guards everywhere. No doubt they're all Hammerhead's men. Well, I don't want to alert the whole place, so I better play this one quiet and sneaky.
No, this is not a stealth level. In fact, this is a puzzle more of than a stealth level. So there are these switches here. They don't actually come into play until later, but if you want, you can hit them right now. And I'm doing this because it saves so much time. This is normally very frustrating if you don't know what you're doing, so yeah. Just hit all of those in three. I think just those three, and that's it. You have the correct setup. And Spidey, he makes a terrible quip when you finish this level. But my game glitched out, so it didn't play, so. Instead, all you get is just blissful silence. Rather than him making an Einstein joke.
I bet all these guys are on Hammerhead's payroll. Wonder if Hammerhead provides his goons with medical and dental.
So this is more of a stealth level than the other one is. At least here there's, kind of an environment you can go around in. Oh yeah, and the ice webbing returns. Remember that when I mentioned that earlier in the same exact part? This is the last level I believe you can use it on. After that you'll never see it again. It just doesn't have as much novelty as the magnesium webbing. In fact, that magnesium webbing was actually important because it was needed to, defeat symbiotes. Remember their weakness, fire, sonics. Here you have ice webbing just because you can. I have no idea what they're thinking when they made this, but I guess it was just some novelty they could have put in. They did it just because they could. They didn't think why they should, though. You know, that basic philosophy stuff. So yeah, the gimmick to this is you gotta hit some switches to progress. So you go around these power rooms, which are obviously not reused from the first game. I mean, I don't obviously remember these switches. Oh, we open the important door. What happens if we open this?
Nuts! The door's jammed!
The game spites us. So, I guess things don't come easy. But yeah, as you can tell, that's one of the reused assets. The cranes are another reused asset that was all the way back from the... Yeah, you might have realized back in the first part, but...
Here for the night shift.
There's not much else to this.
I'm already... Seems like I'm always missing my train.
I guess I could say that for a lot of things. But... Oh yeah, and here's free cartridges. You can also get ice webbing here, but I ignore it because, I mean, why else would you need it? Well, I guess I don't ignore it. I actually found it. Maybe I should probably, you know, remember better next time. But then again, I'm not good at remembering a lot of things. So anyway, you gotta go to some different train yard just to open that one door that the train went through. More reuse assets, blah blah blah. Also, I was impact the ice, I guess, or whatever, or ice balls or something. I don't think it makes a difference at all. It's like, seriously, it's not even nowhere it's cool looking as fire or anything like that.
Great! More guards!
It exists just to exist.
There's the train!
Anyway, I say goodbye to ice webbing. It was a brief moment, but I don't think anyone's gonna care, really. I would rather have just had nothing else than that. I mean, unless there's something I'm missing.
Wait a minute here. That guy has a case too. Bet they're responsible for that train robbery. What's so important about those cases? Huh? Mother... Can't miss that train.
Okay, so this is a very annoying level as well. No, though, not in the same level as that plane one. Instead, Sandman's here.
I've heard about running into a brick wall, but this is ridiculous.
He does his job very well, to say the least. Luckily, I believe on this take I don't suffer nearly as badly, and you may have noticed I don't have my Spidey armor anymore. It's gone. But hey, there's an easy way to circumvent these sand walls. Those forklifts up there, they just instantly take it out, as you can tell. The only problem is it can be destroyed by Sandman just by doing that one move alone, and he does it if you're too far away from him. So there's a good chance he could just spawn right on top of you, and then there goes your only ticket to instantly taking out the sand wall. So if you want an easy time, you better time this stuff well. But of course, he's not invincible. You can just use all these objects on him, and it works. 3 hits and he's down, or 2 if you just use the barrels. But I accidentally picked up a crate, so And of course, this provides a good window of opportunity to pick stuff up, but obviously the game's not letting me have that chance. So he spawns back, and he deals a good chunk of health. it's possible to exploit some invincibility frames as long as you're picking up stuff. If you're in the middle of picking it up or throwing it, it will not be destroyed. But if you're just holding it, Sandman can easily destroy it, so take that as advice for when you're doing this. And there's more to this map, but all you need to do is just get on.
And all aboard! Hey! The beetle! What do you have to do with this?
Times change, Spider-Man. I do what I have to. Some other time, Spider Jerk.
And what's this? Looks like Spiderella's going to the ball.
And so that's it for part 3. In part 4, we go to the ball. Which would be cancelled if you failed that level, by the way. But that's not important. Anyway, yeah, stay tuned for part 4. Till then, see ya.